Welcome to Drawblem Solvers, the show where we draw all the answers. I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
And today is a very special Halloween spooky time episode. We are drawing some costumes for people. A lot of people wrote in asking what they should be for Halloween, and we are here to help them. We've recruited Jacob because we have a lot to get through, so we're going to basically just
power through this.
power through it.
I'm the only man for the job.
Costume Blitzkrieg. Let's begin.
So, our first Drawblem comes from Chelsea, who writes, I want a really rad Halloween costume this year. Got any ideas?
I think we got a little something.
We can work something out for you, Chelsea.
What do you got? What do you got coming up? We've drawn right now.
I think the important thing here is to play on the word rad in as many ways as we feasibly can.
It's true.
That's clearly what she wants.
Well, we should investigate the origin of the word rad, I think.
Shall we? Shall we take a trip down history lane?
Rad means radical, but it also means like radioactive.
Radioactive, yeah.
Ooh, oh my god.
So,
Radon.
Yes, a lot of...
Radio Shack.
I don't know how it came to be a word that meant like awesome.
Yeah.
Because it was super not awesome.
Well, I feel like all hyperbolic words were like just originated in the Bible to describe like crazy shit that God was doing. Like,
Yeah.
Like, behold his radical strength. It's like, oh, where the fuck did that river go?
We were using it.
Yeah. Frogs from the sky? That's awesome.
That's
Behold
pretty
his awesome
rad.
power. The Bible is written, it is basically written like a teen describing cool shit going on in his town. Behold his awesome power.
The river just became blood.
It became blood, and that was radical. His
And-
radical strength made the river into blood.
And yay, all agreed it was the raddest shit they had ever seen. And they rejoiced.
It was totes bonkers bananas.
So we're gonna get a barrel here of radioactive
cool.
radioactive ooze
I like this.
to
rad.
get us started.
It's pretty rad.
It's pretty rad.
Well, it's radioactive.
It extra points if you get an actual barrel of radioactive. If you can be actually radioactive in
I
any
would
way,
say-
I think that would help quite a bit.
If you can get your hands on some radon or some americium, an isotope of americium,
yeah, just go to your local Americium shop.
go to your local quarry, I guess.
Yeah, the old quarry.
You go to the old quarry.
They got all the chemicals down at the quarry.
that old roped off quarry. More
Carbon,
towns.
nitrogen. But then they got cool chemicals too. Like uranium.
That would be a fun store. Is a radium shack.
Radium Shack.
Yeah. And it's
Welcome
just
to
like-
Radium Shack.
Oh wow, you're so sick. It's true.
It's
I won't lie to you.
It's a living.
But then Radium Shack goes out of business because their competitor Best Biohazards.
Oh
Best
man,
biohazards.
You're on fire. You're literally on fire because of the isotope and the meltdown.
Your skin is melting.
It's hot. It's hot and warm and
dripping
twisted.
from your bones.
Tasty skin. Oh, I like.
Oh, but it's also riding a giant skateboard.
Yeah.
Of
So it's
course,
right. Can you,
riding
like-
a giant skateboard.
Can it also be smoking a cigarette somehow?
Yes, it can. It
Maybe
can. And
have some sunglasses.
it can, and it will.
So this is Chelsea. Chelsea, man, you're gonna be the talk of the block.
We're just going to.
The cul-de-sac is going to be a Twitter.
This is going to be you up here. You're sticking out of the top.
Oh, cool.
Your head can
Chels.
stick out to
This
show
is the
how
Chels.
rad you are. If I can make your face not look like it's irradiated.
I mean, that's
we
part
want you
of
to
the
look.
costume.
We want
Yeah.
you to look better than that.
No, I think that Chelsea took a bunch of pills, a bunch of anti-radiation meds before this.
Oh, she's zooming along.
Chelsea
She's
swallowed a
zipping.
lot of lead before going out on Halloween day. So she'll be good. She will have several other problems, but she will not be irradiated.
That
dang,
is
so
for,
cool.
for dang sure. Okay. Yeah, we got to get the shades
You're
going
starting this thing
here.
off.
Oh,
Right.
sure, yeah.
And those are to keep from when a phosphorus flare up happens.
Yeah, you don't want to go blind.
Yeah, this is to keep from blinding.
Also, it'll make all of the dudes or ladies at the party swoon to see how cool you are.
Probably both.
Yeah, I would
Swooning
say
because of the radioactive
maximum
waves
swoonage.
that are washing over them.
I feel like some would swoon, others would croon.
Maybe some crooners.
Yeah, you get like a big crooner.
I mean, just make sure the party you're going to has a fainting couch.
Mm-hmm.
A couch
That's very
specifically
important.
designed for people to faint.
Mm-hmm.
Now you'll notice the hair is blowing, but the smoke is not.
Right.
Because
That's
how
a
cool
little
you are.
that's a little artist trick called not caring.
Oh.
You can't tell, but Jacob is wearing sunglasses as well. Jacob is also irradiated at this point.
Yeah.
His mind is elsewhere because he's very close to death.
Hey, Jacob,
So,
save the tips for draw class.
I'm sorry. Next time. I'll get you guys next time. So there you go, Chelsea.
All right.
I think that's the raddest one you could probably do.
Totally. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. So we got next one coming up.
Next one.
Let me slide it
This
in.
question comes from Jean Better Than Jaeger Kirstein, which is of course a character from the popular anime television program Giant Boys Attack City.
Giant muscle boys eat smaller muscle boys.
That's a rough translation.
Yeah.
Rough translation.
You might know it as Attack on Titan.
Yes.
So I figured,
He writes, I have
Go
a
ahead.
problem. Halloween is in about a week. And I don't know what to be yet. Please help. They're all in that similar vein.
well, I feel like you're gonna. It's very clear that he likes anime.
Yes.
So I figured I'd draw him as his favorite anime character, Fruits Basket.
Fruits basket.
The Fruits Basket's
The
from
Fruits
the
Basket.
titular character. From
Yeah,
the
main
popular-
character from the show Fruits Basket. So I've drawn my basket here.
based off the manga of the same name.
Yeah, I'm drawing Fruits Basket from the second arc,
Okay.
when Fruits Basket was full of peaches.
Oh, that was a twist.
Yeah, that was you're like, what's gonna be in the basket?
Because like at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
Fruits Basket was really anti-peaches.
It's
And
true.
there was a really point of character growth
But then
there.
then he or she met a special boy, depending on where you are in the manga.
Yeah.
The Fruits Basket's gender is indeterminate, as we all know. So there's the basket, a little thing right there, and then of course let's draw the mouth. So you're going to be, I guess this will be your shoes right here. I guess you'll be kind of like
Okay.
crouching in here.
Yeah,
This is a very
it's an uncomfortable costume.
Yeah, like your eyes are probably. What you're going to want to do is make your head an
One of
actual
the-
one of the peaches.
one of the peaches, sure.
Yeah, so your eyes will be right here. That's you.
Oh, sure.
And then you'll basically wear this overalls. But then then this is the actual basket. Let's draw the trademark big anime eyes that Fruits Basket has. FB.
Yeah. Popularize the look.
I like. I'm more of a fan of Fruits Basket Z myself. I thought that
sure.
yeah.
It was a little grittier.
Yeah, that was when they introduced the vegetable baskets, and it just, I think that it really took off from there. It got a little grittier, but they had a little more fun. The action was a little more intense.
Yeah, they got into like dragon fruit and kiwi.
yeah.
They got some lychee in there.
They got the mystical fruits in there.
Yeah.
The mystical baskets.
Because after the first Fruits Basket, it's where can they go? Where can
It's
they take
true.
this? And they really they answered it. They answered that question very well, I think.
And I thought it was cool how Fruit Basket's enemy, Sugar Basket, became their best friend. I thought that was really fun. Let's add some little wicker in there, just a little wicker kind
nice.
of thing.
Yeah.
So there's Fruits Basket. That's what you should go as, Jean.
Jean.
Don't be ashamed of your anime love.
It's
You
true.
know, wear it proudly.
Don't just I know that you be true to your heart. Nathan, you want to get in
Just
here?
like Jean does. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Another person, Eric Kolditz, writes, I need help. I don't know what to be for Halloween, every year. I'm 13. Help me.
And they included both
Both types of
regular
questions.
and Spanish exclamation points. which I
Those
like.
they're supposed to go at the start.
They are.
So you don't know what to go as every year, but now you're 13, which means
Is it like that, or is he saying I don't know what to be for Halloween? Every year I'm 13.
Oh my god.
I think
Whoa.
they're immortal.
Maybe he's trapped.
he used so much punctuation at the end and none in the sentence where it would have helped him.
That's true.
The only thing that could have saved him is
It seems like I don't think.
separating out his sentence with a comma or two.
I don't know if he's upset about the fact that every year he's 13, or maybe he's just on Halloween every year is 13. It's some sort of
Curse.
yeah. He's Matthew Perry for the rest of the year, but then on Halloween night he's Zac Efron again.
It's a teen wolf's curse. He was bitten by a teen wolf, but not while it was transformed.
Right? He's just bitten by a teen.
He was bitten by a teen. And now every year,
He was bitten by a teen named Wolf.
yeah, every year on Halloween night.
Uh-huh.
He turns into a 13-year-old who doesn't know what to wear.
What, Nathan? What's your advice for this fella?
Well, if you're 13,
Yeah.
you're a little old to be trick or treating.
I mean, like, this is a no judgment zone.
No, but I mean,
But we're gonna judge you.
you're an adult in the eyes of the Jewish community.
in the eyes of several gods.
So what you're gonna want
Uh-huh.
to do is just fully embrace your newfound adulthood,
Right.
and you're gonna wanna you're just gonna want to lean into it. So
Oh.
I suggest you dress up like a dad handing out candy.
When your buddy Jean comes to the door and is like, "I got my fruits basket costume ready to go," you got to be like, "Sorry, Jean, I'm 13 now,
Not this
and
year.
also forever."
Like every year.
Due to a horrible curse, I'm 13 like every year, John. And it's really time for me to start growing up.
So yeah, no judgment zone, but we did get a special permit from the judge to judge. So we're allowed to judge this
From
year.
Judge.
Judge.
I'm Judge, and those shoes are awful. What's this hat?
It's a wizard hat.
Oh.
Because, when you're a dad handing out candy,
That's true. You get to like wear a little costume.
you wear like the easiest costume. So
love that.
he's got his like polo shirt tucked into his khakis.
Yeah.
And then he's got like a bathrobe
Oh, I like that.
and his slippers
That's
on.
fun.
Oh, nice.
Because he's like watching the game inside.
Guys, there's kids in my apartment building, and it's
Give him that belt.
great
Dad belt.
because I get to mooch off that that dad zone vibe.
Oh, so you're excited to go full dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full dad. I'll get like a mask or something, or like maybe I'll like paint a mustache on my face or like something silly.
Yeah.
Or maybe I've got like a pirate's hat or something like that. An eye patch is good. And then
Exactly, and then really play up the character.
what I'll do is
cheese it up.
I'll come to the door and be like, "Halloween was yesterday," and they'll be like, "What?" And be like, "Just kidding. Here's some full-size Snicks."
Whoa.
And they'll be like, "Oh my god!"
Uh huh. Oh, I believe
Those kids are gonna lose their entire mind.
my lords and ladies, duchesses and barons of the court, allow me to present you with King Snickers.
And
May
if you
he-
yell, you just throw it right at them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you gotta have reflexes if you
Uh-huh.
want the King Snickers.
Yeah, here you go, Buzz Lightyear. Chow down. There's a kid in my building who, I think he's like 4 years old, I guess, and like every day he wears a either a Spider-Man or a Batman costume. So like I don't know his actual name, but like I just refer to him as Batman
Right, of course.
Or Spider-Man.
or Spider-Man.
Are you hyped?
you
to see
refer to
what
him
he's
as
gonna-
the better of those two characters.
That was last year. I was like, what's he gonna be?
Did he branch out?
Yeah, I think actually him and his brother, there was like a Peter Pan thing going on. So he was Captain Hook.
Okay.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
My favorite Batman villain.
It's true. I mean,
Candy
I
in there. Got some bars.
a lot of Batman villains are kind of like like Mad Hatter is an existing character.
Yes.
So you could have a Captain
And
Hook.
penguins.
Yeah,
Those
penguins.
are those are things. Jokers. That's just a playing card.
Seriously, geez.
Calendar Man?
Jeez, Bill Finger, get it together.
Calendars are real.
And maybe just
Calendar
give,
Man's my favorite
give yourself
Batman
a nice dad mustache.
I saw that note you wrote in to DC Comics in issue 213.
Yeah.
You were like, "Excuse me, calendars existed before this? Can we get a little credit here?"
Yeah. You think you
Oh,
made
wow.
up this hero, but you didn't. Calendars actually go way back. Allow me to tell you about the history.
The history of calendars. Look at this. This is like the most powerful 13-year-old I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean the mustache is fake, but like you get it.
But like,
Did he shave the top of his head?
Yeah.
That's commitment.
He shaved the top of his head, which is mostly covered by the wizard hat.
that's always fun to see, though. I love seeing like a kid whose head has been shaved to look like he's bald.
How often do you see that? Also, please never have a child.
I go on a lot of weird message boards that are technically illegal,
Whoa.
but you can't prove anything. You go to baldkids.com.
Made him a
Bald
little
ass children.
little
Yeah.
top heavy. Let me just
Oh no!
Now he's all top.
look the other way.
That's
There we
true.
go.
He's transforming.
Please, yeah. The clock has struck midnight.
Curse.
He's returning to his original form.
Just connect these.
32-year-old man.
He's
All right.
already dressed for it.
That's true.
That's the other good side of this
All right, so-
costume.
I think that's pretty solid.
Yep.
So what's next?
Next.
It's back
Jacob,
to me.
you're back in the saddle.
I'm hopping back in here.
Get on this weird horse.
Get on this
All
weird,
aboard.
weird horse.
All aboard the weird horse.
Hot strap in to the digital horse.
Once you get on, you're really gonna want to get off, but it's too late. You can't leave now.
Okay, so our next Drawblem
These
comes
guys-
from Alex White.
Uh-huh.
Drawblem, I don't have a costume for Halloween. What should I dress up as?
That's pretty. I like that. That's
Straightforward,
straight
to the point.
Yeah.
Alex White.
Their
he
avatar-
used punctuation, which I liked.
Yeah, and their avatar is a grizzly bear, I think.
Is that a grizzly bear?
think
Looks
so.
to be a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
A fan drawing of a grizzly bear.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is adorable.
Man, I get so mad when people when I see fan art that
Is better than what we made.
that for sure. But I feel like I see fan art pop up, and I'm like, I'm searching for this fan art. I didn't see it. I'll check the Drawfee tag, and people don't tag it.
People.
You got to tag your fan art.
Tag your fan
Let
art.
us-
All of you, all millions of you out there, please tag your fan art.
All millions.
All millions.
This stuff is like our coffee. We go to the Drawfee tag. I need my morning Drawfee, and I need to see that fan art you guys are doing. It fills me with confidence.
You sustain us.
If it's not there, we cannot be powered for that day.
Flip out. Yeah, it's
Think-
true.
We sit in a deactivated state.
Did we ever talk about that idea we wanted to do, Nate?
When?
The draw class where we draw something and then
Draw along.
draw along, and then people draw their version of it, and then we do an actual art class critique of all the drawings we get. A little actual art
little
class.
gallery, little
Yeah.
slideshow.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun. We should try that.
People would be into that, maybe.
Yeah, one of these draw classes, or maybe we'll do it for a morning Drawfee, and then critique it on the following Thursday.
Because I know some people do actually draw along with
Yeah.
draw class, which is always fun to see. People have tweeted at us.
It'll be like those old Disney sing-alongs where there's a little bouncing ball with the words.
Yeah.
But it'll be draw along, and
You have
it'll
to
just-
keep up.
It'll just be a bouncing ball on top of the stylus, and it'll be very annoying.
It'll be very confusing. The ball will be covering most of what's being drawn at any given time, so you have to sort of look past the ball.
you got to use some Ben Kenobi shit to rock it. What do you work on here?
Whoa,
Jacob?
that's some great makeup.
Is that a Zombo?
To explain here, we got a bit of a Zombo, but it's not actually a Zombo. That's the trick we're going for here.
This is not a full. This ain't your daddy's Zombo.
This is going to be Alex
Oh.
White. Wight.
I get it.
Get a couple underlines in there.
So this is some Game of Thrones shit.
This is some Game of Thrones shit indeed.
A frost zombie, if you will.
But they've existed for longer than Game of Thrones, Caldwell.
Whites? Really?
Mhm,
Are
yeah.
whites like a
They're a fictional mythological
Oh dang.
deal.
Yeah.
They had whites in,
They were in-
Heroes of Might and Magic. I don't know if you ever played that.
Tolkien. There's
there are
Barrow
whites in-
Barrow Whites.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Did-
Alex White comes from a long and storied history of whites. He comes from a long line of
They had to change it when they got to,
semi-zombos.
they got to change it.
Semi-zombos. Pseudo-zombos.
Pseudos, yeah. He had to change it when they got to Ellis Island, though. When his parents migrated from Middle Earth,
Yeah. He had to change
from
his
the
name
land beyond the wall.
so that he wouldn't make anyone uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this is going to be his jam right here. Maybe get a ripped sleeve.
Yeah.
And you're really gonna want to stay
Yeah.
in character for this. This is
Yeah.
look at you've got.
You're going to be wanting.
You're gonna shamble.
This
you're gonna want to
is
shamble.
your chance to be yourself, Alex.
You're
Let
gonna-
out that white side of you that you have repressed for so long.
You know, they say actors go ham. You got to go sham. But I mean, you got to shamble. You got to go full sham.
Full sham, my man.
Also, steal a baby. I would say that's going to be a big part of it.
Do whites steal the babies,
Yeah.
or is it just the walkers who do that?
Well, where do you think the walkers are bringing it to? The walkers are just the delivery man.
Yeah, they bring him to the whites.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like.
I mean, no, the White Walkers.
Yeah, a drug
now, wait
dealer-
a second. Hold on. I think we
Yeah.
got this
wait,
backwards.
what?
What?
Wait,
The White Walkers are the big dudes.
Yeah.
and then the whites are the zombie guys.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
that how it rolls?
That's how it rolls.
Okay.
The zombies, yeah, they're the ones.
So this
that
guy
got,
isn't. Yeah.
that got touched by a Wakadee.
So this guy isn't like a cool. This guy's just a zombie. He's
Yeah,
not
he's
like,
just a gross ice zombie come back from
He's
the
not
dead.
a nice demon.
No.
Okay.
But in like white lore,
Yeah.
sometimes they can steal the life force of other things.
That's cool.
So try doing that at the party you go to.
Yeah.
Try to steal someone's life force.
I'm a stand by the baby thing though.
Yeah, I mean, still steal a baby.
Also
Yeah.
steal a baby.
Like, that's
They're-
just a fun Halloween tradition.
Yeah.
It's
Trick
a,
or
it's
treat.
a fun trick.
That's like if they don't give you
Alright,
good
back in
candy, trick them by stealing their child. So we got
We got one more costume.
one more costume and then a special treat.
A special treat. These have all been tricks.
Uh huh.
But you're
And
about to
you
get
and you
treated.
got tricked into watching this.
Yes. So this one
For
comes
30
from
minutes.
Once again, you've been fooled.
You came here expecting knowledge and you gained nothing but
Perhaps
folly.
comedy. You received nothing of the sort.
This time it sustains me.
For each minute you watch, we live a minute longer.
Tick tock, tick tock. What do you? All right. So what did we say? What they
Nope,
suggested?
we were just doing that.
All right. Well, let me get
Did
to
like
it.
that.
So the name is Never Teabag a Bear Trap.
Yeah.
Good advice. Hey, Drawfee.
I read it as never to bag a bear trap.
Never to bag.
Never to bag.
That's like a Benjamin Franklin thing. Never to bag, never to ride. But it's
That was
never.
one of his lesser known
Yeah.
sayings.
I think it's Never Teabag a Bear Trap and says, Hey Drawfee, sorry for asking this again, but I have quite the drawblem. Halloween is approaching fast and I still don't have a costume. What do I wear? The answer was right under your
The
nose.
answer's right under your nose.
Right
Never,
under your
never
big-
teabag a bear trap.
Uh-huh.
Knowing nothing about you
Uh-huh.
besides your YouTube name,
Yep.
you're going as a walking example.
For bears everywhere.
Actually, let's make this bear look a little more pained.
Or at least like concerned.
I guess I gotta. So like, I think I know where you're going with the second half of this costume.
Mm-hmm.
But is the bear trap on the bear's balls or on the guy's the person's balls?
I mean, that depends on your level of commitment to
That's
the costume.
true.
You know, like
Do you want the first place or do you want second place at the
at the costume contest.
at the costume contest, or the elusive "Please Go Home" medal?
Because you will likely get that one if you're bleeding heavily.
That'd be man. So often, like you can just go online and buy medals and trophies and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't exploit that enough. There's like you could just get so many ribbons with like dumb things on them. Just
Yeah,
a ribbon that says "Go Home." That'd be so fun.
I think this is a thing we need to start getting into.
Yeah.
Like around the office.
Yeah, just like
the go home.
uh-huh.
Just get one that says, do a better job.
Yeah, pretty okay.
Try harder.
Uh-huh. Or just like even unrelated, it's like you're a bad runner.
Oh man. You've never even seen me run. Exactly.
Worst at sports.
What are you doing?
I mean, we should get those for when we play Smash Brothers.
That's right.
Yeah, bad. You're like bad at Smash.
Just
Bad.
one that says you're bad.
Yeah, or just
you're
like
bad.
Yeah, Lil Mac Scrub.
It should say, you're bad, Y-O-U-R.
Or
You're bad.
Yeah,
Actually,
this is great. Yeah.
Be just like
Wait, we got okay. Oh, I like
We got the face in here.
that this is good because you could just go and buy like a Ted costume.
yeah, and then just attach the little.
Attach the bear trap.
Just give you a little.
And like you'll be dressed as like Seth MacFarlane, and it'll be like I'm the creator of Ted, Seth MacFarlane, and the studio's got me by the balls to make another one.
Ooh.
Hey,
There it is.
it's commentary on the films industry.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, you did a good I am grabbed by the balls face.
Yep.
A classic cartoon grabbed by the balls face.
I mean, we've all seen those classic Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Where Wile E. Coyote just gets his balls eviscerated by a bear trap. And he's silent the whole time, but then he's just like, no! Oh, I don't want to. I can't go on. I didn't want to eat it.
There's so many other animals I could chase.
I could have just ordered a pizza. Right.
It wasn't worth it.
So we got time for one more. This comes from Zach McKinsey 3, and he says, "Help! My problem is I don't know what candy to give out at Halloween, so I'm going to give out some advice. That's my treat. I'll tell you. Number one, don't like. I feel like the common thing is like, oh, you want to own it this year? Give out king size bars. But like that's some 2012 BS garbage advice.
Pretty good if you want to be a giant idiot baby.
But if you want to be a cool, tall man,
A cool, smart adult man.
Who knows things.
which is what the ribbon will be awarding after the show says on it.
You are a cool, tall adult man.
Cool, tall, smart adult man. That's
Or woman.
yeah, or woman. It says that in parentheses.
Yeah, woman in parentheses.
So this is
Just W-O in parentheses in front of man.
yeah. So this is what you're gonna want to give out. I'm gonna flip it sideways so I can write the wording on it.
Oh, flip that shit.
Oh, you weren't
Most people don't know about this. This is like a secret candy. You got to go to like, little.
Extra Candies Deluxe store.
Yeah, you got to go to little Middle Earth.
Or the deep web.
Yeah, I think you got to go. You got to go to the Dark Target.
Dark Target.
You have to delve into Dark Target to find these. These are Imperial Twix.
And they cost a lot, but not in money. You'll lose something much more valuable.
Yeah.
In an ironic twist.
It's like
of some kind.
It's like a dark barter system. You will have to bargain for them, but
what they charge from you will change each time.
Yeah.
But you'll feel the loss.
Deep inside you won't. Yeah, like it won't be immediately apparent, but like on your deathbed you'll know. the clerk. I guess it would be the Charon equivalent that works in this Target, in this Hell Target, between realms, betwixt realms.
Oh,
The land betwixt. That's why it's called
You did
that.
it.
I did. Just draw little skulls on the side here. So actually, no, it'll be a crown. So what this is it's like you have king size bars, but imperial bars are like even bigger and more powerful. So like these are each one of these is about a yard long. I remember like there was a place in our neighborhood that had these.
oh, lucky.
Yeah, oh man, it was so good. Number one, there's also 4 for bag. You can't really tell her in there, but like they're great. Me and my little brother would have like we get these Twix rods because when they're that big, it's a rod,
It's
not
a rod.
a bar.
Yeah, it's technically a rod. It counts as a
legally.
I'm gonna draw one.
If you attack someone with a Twix rod,
Yeah, it's a crime.
it's assault with a deadly weapon.
It is. Yeah, you go straight. You get the chair for that, man. But so this is roughly what they look like. So yeah, you're gonna want to go to perform whatever ritual, like whatever dark ritual works for your zip code, to gain access to the Dark Target, and pick up some Imperial rods, some Twix Imperial rods. That's gonna be the candy that all the kids are gonna be talking about.
And I mean, they've got Imperial Snicks too, but like you're gonna want to go Twix.
Don't get
Of course you're going to want to go Twix.
Get Twix because
No
like
question.
Yeah, because like you can give like it's more bang for your buck. You will lose a big chunk of your soul though, but that's just par for the course.
And also, you'll be supporting our trans-dimensional overlords
Yes,
that look down on us from other realms.
that's true.
And I mean, they really need it, guys, especially this time of year.
It's true.
Yeah, it's a tough time. It's a busy time.
It's a bit.
They're understaffed.
They're understaffed. There was
you know,
layoffs.
Give back to the community of transdimensional monsters.
So there's a Twix rod for scale. Guys, that's been whatever today is. Tuesday's Drawblem Solvers.
Where are we?
We've been drawing problems, solving Drawblems
For years.
This whole time.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you don't already. Like this video. Tell a friend. Watch it with a friend. Don't go out if you're told to trick or treat. Here's a treat. Watch this show. Solved.
Just as good as candy.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. And as always, messed up. We are always so sorry.
Solve.
Solve